Hello, hello, Bob. How are you?
Chris, I am doing great this morning. How about you?
Good. Always great to see you.
Thank you, man. Good to be on. Good to be live with you on TV. This is cool.
Yeah, this is the new,
Absolutely.
but it's great for a lot of people in our community and in our viewers and to know about this specific topic that you're a specialist in. Bob is our insurance specialist and part of our Affinity Network over here at Affinity Home Care. And today, our topic at hand is going to be: do you have long-term care insurance? And this is really a special topic to talk about because some individuals who have long-term care insurance don't really understand when to use it or how to use it. So Bob is here to answer a lot of the questions. Today is just going to be a really short live video feed to talk about long-term care insurance. So tell us, what is long-term care insurance, Bob?
Yes. Thanks, Chris. Long-term care insurance is a policy which will, when implemented, will help pay for home care or assisted living expenses. So it's a policy that is provided through many different companies. Could be Prudential has a unique policy, New York Life, Humana, Standard Life. There are a lot of different companies that I represent that provide that type of policy. So what it does, it helps people pay for home care or assisted living. Um, the benefit itself would be triggered by a medical doctor certifying that the individual needs home care. He can't or she can't take care of herself. They may need help getting in and out of bed, uh, getting on the toilet, may need help feeding themselves, getting dressed. So, and it should be also noted, Chris, that in the United States, over 50% of the population will need home care or assisted living benefits. They will need it. So it's a high percentage. So it's something that everyone should consider getting.
Yep, that just one diagnosis. I know over 50 million just having Alzheimer's is expected in the baby boomer industry. So that's just one condition out of many that we face.
Uh,
What is the? Yep.
I was just going to mention the time to consider getting long term care insurance is actually before you need it. Long-term care policies are underwritten, which means insurance companies will evaluate your health situation at that time. And many people, unfortunately, wait too long to apply for it when they've already developed some underlying medical condition which would cause them to be disqualified. So my advice to the people watching and listening is to apply for long-term care benefits before you need it, while you're healthy. So
That's my next question. Is that what's the pre-qualifications that someone has to have to get long-term care insurance, and what is the typical health status that you have to be in? It seems like that long-term care insurance, in my eyes, is kind of similar to life insurance. You get it while you're young, the premium is low, and your health status is you don't have any health pre-medical conditions to get qualified for the service.
that
But
yes, that's correct, Chris. Actually, the younger the better. Your first question is what is the qualifications? Each company has their own underwriting guidelines, so um, it could be different depending upon the company. But generally, um, they're going to look at overall conditions. Diabetic, that doesn't necessarily disqualify you, but have you had heart issues in the past? Insurance companies offer these policies hoping not to pay on them. So they're going to underwrite and qualify people differently. So I can't give you a concrete answer to that question other than the better your health, the higher your chances of getting the insurance. That's all.
Yep. And so what's the typical average age that you see that get long-term care insurance?
Actually, I would say on the average, probably people who are in their 40s, and are still healthy. That would be a good time to consider that type of policy. Actually, you can get it up till you're 60 or even older, as long as your health is in good shape.
And then how do you start the process to get it? I know that on our end is that for home care companies is that we go in and do an assessment, and the long-term care insurance provider wants to know that they really need the insurance company to reimburse them for the care that they need in their home. And typically, it all starts with having a policy. So,
Yes.
say someone right now would like to start. What's the process to that?
Well, I am a broker. I represent many different companies. You can share my phone number. I do face-to-face interviews if possible, if people are comfortable with that. That's my preference. We can also discuss things over the phone. So there's many different ways to start the process. And as I mentioned, there are a lot of good companies, solid companies that do provide these types of policies.
Does a nurse come out to the home actually and assess the potential client who needs long-term care insurance?
They can do it in the home. They can do it in a doctor's office. It has to be a medical professional normally certifying that yes, this individual cannot perform certain daily functions.
Yeah.
And once that happens, then in-home care is needed. But that's usually certified by a medical professional of some type.
Exactly. And just for the public to understand about long-term care insurance, that your doctor is the one to decide if you do qualify for long-term care insurance. And also, as a home care provider, your long-term care insurance provider or your case care manager is going to ask to talk to me as a specialist in home care to show that you actually really do need, it's called activities of daily living, helping with dressing, bathing, showering, if you're a fall risk, and the list goes on from there. And we do our own assessment, and we create a care plan, and we submit that to the long-term care insurance. And that is how you get reimbursed by caregiver services too. So that's kind of like the full circle, is that for example, you would talk to Bob. Bob would help you get insurance. And then when it's time that you do need care, you would talk to your medical provider, and then you would set yourself up with a home care specialist or home care provider to receive the care. Am I on point about that, Bob?
Yep, that's the way it generally works. And if people want to just give me a call and discuss in general terms, I'd be happy to do that too.
Yep. You all are our specialists, so we will. If anybody has questions about this video, please leave a message below and comment on Facebook messages if you would like to have a consultation or talk about it, about your receiving long-term care insurance, or if you currently have a policy right now, and if you have questions, leave a comment below on the message board on Facebook, or you could private message me and I'll connect you guys to Bob. Thank you for your time.
Hey, Chris, thank you. You have a great day.
You
Talk
too.
to you soon. Yep. Bye-bye.